Good morning, everyone. This is Cheryl from My Well-Rounded Life. Today is Monday, the day after Easter, and it's a little after 11:30 in the morning. I'm heading to my mother's house to just visit for a little bit, and I thought I'd chat with you along the way to tell you about Easter. We got some snow overnight. It didn't start till, it said it was supposed to start at 2 o'clock in the morning. When I got up around 3:30 to pee quick, everything was covered with snow and it was coming down hard. And then I woke up again because my daughter was up getting ready for work, and it was still coming down hard. A really heavy snow that just covered everything. But the roads are great. I brought my broom out and cleaned off the car. I always use my broom because then I can stand on just one side of the car and push it all over. But it looks like my daughter already cleaned off my car this morning, so I didn't have much to clean off today. She did both our cars before she went to work, because that's what she does. She's very thoughtful. So yesterday was Easter, and we started off. Chrissy came home from work in the morning. I forgot to set my alarm, but Luna woke me up just before 7:30, so I still had time to get ready. We have to be ready by, we leave the house around 9:40. It's sunny, it's cloudy, but yet it's sunny. I think it's just what's coming off the snow. And I don't have sunglasses anymore because they were prescription. So that doesn't help. I'll just have to suffer. Anyway, we got ready and we got to church, and my mother was there and my brother came. My brother's the one that started going to this church late last year. And he invited us to a Christmas special because he was in it. And we liked the church right away, and my mother just kept going back. She and my brother are now members, and so now I go. Chrissy when she can, because she works more Sundays than she doesn't. But anyway, church was really good, and we're sitting there, and he's more than halfway done. I'd like to say the pastor is 75% done with his preaching, and I'm going to insert a picture here because this is him standing on the pew. I think it was the third row in. He gets so excited that he starts walking the pews, and he jumped up on the first one and ended on the second and up on the third, and he just gets really excited. And I'm gonna pop a picture up here for you. He's not gonna care because they show their videos live on Facebook. I mean, their sermons live on Facebook. So anyway, here's that picture. Now, not too long after that, an older woman in church fell ill in the pew, and the lady she was sitting with stood up and got the pastor's attention, and as he was coming over, he could see that she was not well, and he just came right over, started praying. People got up from their seats and gathered around and laid hands on her and prayed, and we're praying, and I'm thinking, Chrissy can never have a day off. She can't ever have a day off. So of course she had to get up and get over there, and she told some man to pick her up and carry her out because they brought a wheelchair over, but they couldn't get her out of the pew to get in there. She was kind of unresponsive, but yet she was standing. They think she had a mini stroke. She has a history of them, and she was gazing out and drooling. And she wasn't feeling good earlier, so she didn't come to Sunday school, but she decided to come to church, which is a good thing, because if she didn't, she might have been home alone when this happened. I don't know. But anyway, they carried her out and called 911, and there were 2 nurses there too. But Chrissy took care of her until they came. Some lady handed my daughter the phone and said, "Here, 911 wants to talk to you." I guess because they told her they told 911 that there's an EMT here that's looking after her. And then of course she knew the person on the phone, and they're like, what did you get yourself into? And she's like, look, I'm just trying to go to church. You know, the poor girl. This has happened before when she's been out in public and things have happened. She's been driving down the road and saw an accident and pulled over to help. You know, she says you can't ignore stuff like that. You can't not be an EMT or a nurse or a doctor just because you're not on the clock, you know, which makes sense. But anyway, they came, they took the lady. She was feeling a whole lot better before the ambulance even got there. That's usually what happens with those mini strokes. A few minutes later, they say you can feel perfectly normal. And the pastor ran back to see how she was doing before they took her, and she said, Pastor, I feel fine. And he came back and he told us, you know. So they were guessing at the time that that's probably what it was. I'm sure eventually I'll find out all the details, you know, through the church, and be able to tell Chrissy, because she'll be wondering how she is. So anyway, that was Sunday morning, yesterday morning, and we came home, and Chrissy had to go to a friend's house quick to pick her up to bring her for dinner. It was kind of a last minute thing, so we had 5 people for dinner instead of 4, and I was really excited that she was coming. She's an older woman, and she didn't have plans for Easter, but she and Chrissy know each other for many years. They used to work together years ago when Chrissy was in high school. So, and she considers this woman like another grandma to her. So she went and got her and brought her over, and then my husband came over and my mom, and we had a lovely Easter dinner. It was fantastic. Like I said, I counted no points all day long. The only Easter chocolate I had was a little, I guess you call it like a fun size Kit Kat. Just this little, one little strip, not even as long as my finger. And it was delicious. And I had it later on in the day after dinner. And I enjoyed it. It was really good. I relished it. I nursed it. Because I was only going to let myself have that one. And that was the only Easter chocolate that I ate yesterday. So we did the egg fights. And we did the dogs' egg hunt. It didn't go as well as I hoped it would, because they really had a hard time opening those little eggs. So I'm gonna put together the videos, because there was a lot of little snippets of videos with the egg hunt, and I'm just gonna, when I edit this, I'll just put them together and add them and the egg fights. Well, it was just one egg fight. I asked 2 people, could you do this please for me, because I want to record it. Let me put that here. All right, guys.
Good job.
Here's what we do for our egg fights, minus the dog lick.
All right.
I'm gonna get down.
It's all lubed. Ready? All right, ready?
What are we doing?
We're having an egg fight.
We're gonna fight.
Okay, ready to go. Oh, that was quick. Who died?
Somebody cracked. And
I
it
heard a
wasn't
crack.
me. I am crack free.
Me.
Oh,
cracked.
Sharon.
Ah.
Yay, Chrissy. All right, so that is our egg hunt. No, that's our egg fight. And we go around the table. Whoever wins that person, they go on to another person. And they fight there. That person, sorry, I'm not paying attention because I'm looking for a place to park. Parking here is super duper hard. And I don't like it. Because, well, it's like all the parking is for residents. And if you're a guest, you're out of luck. But I managed to find one here. Ooh. All right. So anyway, those are the fights. That was just done for the purpose of the video. I don't even remember who won, but we have fun. I enjoy them. I lost. I fought with my mother across the table, and she won. She always does. She's so aggressive. And I'm bringing this. I'm going to give it to my mother. Nobody's touched the candy inside it. The vase that I made. Which, if you didn't see how I made it, I did it on Friday, I think. So it's got not M&M's, Kisses in there. And the ladies make vases and they sell them. So I thought I could donate these, even though Easter's over. You know, there's still an 11-ounce bag of candy in here. They could get a couple bucks for this. So I'm just gonna see if my mother wants to give it or not. Otherwise, we'll just leave it on her magic table and it'll magically disappear. I just don't want it in the house. All right, so our fights are fun. They're traditional. We love them. They're a big laugh. We go around the table and then there's the champion egg, you know. And we have a really good time. We had a wonderful dinner, a wonderful rest of the afternoon. We just sat around and talked and laughed and had a really good time, and everybody helped with dishes, and then it was over and it was time to relax and watch The Walking Dead, which is a terrible way to end your you know, glorious Easter Sunday, but that's how I did it anyway, by myself in the living room with my dog and some biscuits. Thank God for Weight Watchers and Mondays. All right, I got to get inside and hang with my mother, and I'll tell you why when I come out, and if I remember. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. Heidi-ho. I'm leaving my mother's now. I stopped at her car and got my broom out and removed the rest of the snow from her car. There was just a little bit left on the windows and on the top, but it's melting nicely. I'm starting to see grass. It's the kind of snow that we knew would disappear almost as quickly as it came. But in case she decides to go out anywhere today, she doesn't have to remove anything. I'm looking in her window. Okay. It's nice out. Her window was open in the living room. That's probably because she knew I was coming and it was too hot in there. Anyway, the reason why I went is because she's considering joining Weight Watchers. And she wanted to learn more about what kind of points certain foods had. So we scanned a lot of things and talked about a lot of stuff, and she's still thinking about it. If she decides to join, she'll do that and go with me this afternoon on Thursday when I go for my meeting, which I now have to change my chiropractor appointment. I remember going through this the last time I went to Weight Watchers. I like going at a certain time on Thursdays at the chiropractor right after their lunch hour, because almost nobody is there and you're in and out. Otherwise, you're there for an hour. I just can't do that. And I won't get there after Weight Watchers on time. Plus, after Weight Watchers, that's when I decided to run to Walmart and get groceries for the week. So, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do. My ear hurts because I wore earrings yesterday. God forbid I wear earrings. So I decided to go this way because I might stop at McDonald's for an iced coffee. I'm really thirsty for one. Medium iced coffee with sugar-free vanilla. I believe it's 3 points, and that's not bad for a nice, delicious, refreshing drink. So that's what I'm gonna do. My mother gave me an Easter card yesterday, and it had a gift card, a $10 gift card for the Dollar Tree. That was so thoughtful and cute of her. I was gonna do that today, but I don't have time. Okay, not that I'm busy, but it's just not, I'm just not able to today. So I'm not gonna. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I got my iced coffee and I spilled it all down the front of my shirt. Not all of it, but when I put the straw in, I like to blow bubbles to mix it because all the cream and everything is down in the bottom. And it bubbled up and down, and I didn't have any tissues with me, so I had to use my sleeve. So I guess we're washing our coat as soon as we get home. I'm starving. It's 2:30 and I am hungry for lunch. I'm going to have ham and potato salad leftovers Only this time I will be measuring and weighing and tracking my points. I already looked up how much homemade potato salad was, and it's not looking good. So, I mean, but that's what makes you control your portions. So that's good. And after Easter, I could eat ham and potato salad every meal until it's gone. That's the sad part about it. That's why I'm as fat as I am. Thank God I only eat this meal once a year. Anyway, that's probably what's going to be for dinner too. I don't know. Probably, yeah. Yeah, more likely than not. Thank God the biscuits are gone. You know, I made the biscuits differently this time. I used buttermilk instead of whole milk because you could use one or the other, and I didn't like it. The biscuits had kind of a twang to it that I just didn't appreciate. So I'm going back to just the whole milk version, and I just buy a little skinny quart of either, and the rest of the buttermilk I just dump down the drain because I used 2 cups for the recipe and dump the rest down. So anyway, I'll just go back to my whole milk version. To me, that's a much better tasting biscuit. For breakfast, I had an oatmeal packet, and that's it. I had a cup of almond milk with it. 1 cup is 1 point, so I measure a cup out, and then I pour some of that into my oatmeal, and the rest of it I drink, but I didn't even finish it or my coffee this morning. And tonight I'm going to make my first serving of overnight oatmeal. I've seen a lot of videos on it, but I saw one specifically last night that I wrote down. It's going to be really simple. You have to use old-fashioned oats, Quaker old-fashioned oats, and I already have some. A half a cup into like a jar or whatever, into a container, and then it's a half a cup of milk, your choice, whether it's skim milk, whole milk, almond milk, whatever. I'm going to use my vanilla almond milk, and then 1 container of yogurt, the little, individual serving yogurts, and I have some light blueberry for 2 points, and the oats are 3 points. So it's going to be a 6-point breakfast. So you mix those 3 together and put it in the refrigerator covered, and in the morning you give it a good mix. The oatmeal is cooked and swollen, and you add your fresh fruit then if you're going to. Blueberries would be great in there because I'm using blueberry yogurt. It's a Dannon light blueberry yogurt. And no, it's not Dannon, it's the store brand, but it's, the equivalent, and it's only 2 points when I scanned it. So it'll be a 6-point breakfast tomorrow, and I'm anxious to try it. I'll probably have it with a banana on the side. So that'll work for me. And all I smell now is coffee. Ugh. Gotta get this in the washer. So I'll let you know at some point how I liked that oatmeal. Hey guys, I thought I would just do this oatmeal really quick. Here's the yogurt. It's from Walmart, and it's the light blueberry. I have the old-fashioned oats, which is half a cup, and the almond milk, which is also half a cup. And here's the container I chose, just a small blue one. It has a blue lid. I put the blueberry yogurt in there, and then I need a half a cup of milk. I'm choosing the unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Let me just give that a little mix first. Zhuzh this around. I'm excited to try this, but I'm also very leery because you're not supposed to heat it. It's supposed to be eaten cold because it's not good to heat it for the yogurt or something, or the milk, I don't know which. And then here's your half a cup of old-fashioned oats. And I hope this is a large enough container. It should be. Alright, and supposedly you just leave this in overnight. Here's what it looks like inside. No big deal, just a little on the light purple side. Now tomorrow I'll let you know how this tastes. Hopefully I like it. If I do, this will be something interesting to try. All right, I'm gonna wait and finish this video tomorrow morning just so I can let you know how this worked. Good morning, guys. It's 11:18 on Tuesday morning, and this is the moment of truth. And I gotta tell you, I'm really scared. Whoa. This is the overnight oats with the blueberry yogurt and the almond milk. And it's not as thick as I thought it would be, so that's good. Excuse me. I got my coffee with all my good cream in it. And we're going to give this a try here. Oh boy, I'm really scared. And it's really cold because it's fresh from the fridge. Nope. I don't like it. The oats are totally soft and soggy and kind of gross. And this is an awful lot. This is like twice as much oatmeal as I make when I make it myself. It's like I made oatmeal with 2 packets of instant oatmeal instead of just 1. I'm going to try another little one here. Oy. Nope, it's not a good mouthfeel at all. Ugh. Okay, so this is a no. Blah, blah, blah. And this is going to end my video. And I'll get it out to you as soon as possible. Now I got to go find something else for breakfast because I'm hungry. Until I see you guys again, be blessed. Okay, we're about to do the doggies' Easter egg hunt, and as you can see, there's little eggs hidden in plain sight throughout the room. They've never had an Easter egg hunt here before, so we're gonna see how easily they find them and how easily they open them. Good girl, Gracie. Come on, crack that open. Come on.
I got these, so if you don't like them,
Come on.
Where are you going with it?
Oh, come on.
Come on, Luna, get it. It's snackies. Snackies. Come on. Oh. Gracie, get it. Wow, it's taken them a long time to try and open these. They're smaller, so they should pop right open.
Yeah.
No,
Nobody's
harder.
got one yet.
They're long ways. They're not short ways where they could just squeeze it and have it pop.
Come on, get it open. Oh. Yay, Gracie, you got one. Good girl.
Good Lord.
Come
Mama,
on.
open it.
Boy, she broke that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, don't put that in a minute.
I'm gray.
There you go. Come on.
Come on, Gracie. You can do it.
We can't do
Come
this
on.
next year.
Come on. Well, we'll be in the garbage, so.
I just meant.
Yay, you got it.
Hey, where is
Good
it?
girl.
She can't find the goodie.
That's it. Doggone, you got one. Come on. Gracie, look.
That's too much work. Yeah.
Yeah. Luna, there's one more. Oh, you got it. Oh, you got that. Good girl. Oh, in the shoe. You broke it in the shoe. Let me see. Do you need help anything with ears? I think you already popped it open. Let me see, Grace.
Luna.
Oh, you did. It's over.
Luna.
It's empty.
Luna.
Good girl.
Right there. Right there.
One more.
One more.
Nobody wants that one. It's too hard.
Oops. Oops. Uh-oh. What happened?